And now you want to talk about records. Even when I was in prison, black people, I mean, we broke all the records in basketball. We broke records in football, boxing. We break records. Tennis, we broke records. Golf, we broke records. Uh, in the Olympics, we break records. And now I'm the record breaker into this criminal penitentiary stuff. I broke the record in that. 40 years in prison, 12 years in isolation. You know, managed to break all records in the penitentiary, right? I'm the record breaker in the prison system, and I'm black. So, you know, we just record breakers, you know what I'm saying? And so I hold the record in that. You know, because ain't no inmate, one inmate, like they said, nobody ever beat the system. Nobody. You can't beat the system.
Why you feel like you beat the system? People took a lot of time from you.
Man, they took time, but look at what they lost. I made over, look, in my 40 years, I was over 100 guards quit. Nobody ever did that. They was walking out of there. I was making them quit their job. Quit your job, man. I died. You know, nigga, let's get nasty. Y'all want to get nasty? Let's get nasty. I can break records in that. Black people break records. We record breakers.
It's always somebody. It's always
I
somebody.
ain't saying it ain't.
Listen,
That is
listen.
tough.
It's always somebody tougher. Who's the guy that? And you might have answered this before. I just don't remember. But it was a guy that you was like, man, I hope I don't have no problems with him.
There's a whole lot of them I've seen like that.
Oh, okay.
Shit. You go into prison, I give them respect. These men, they bodies, man, is there. Six-pack muscles everywhere, bro. And when you go see them work out, hit the boxing bag, they be curving it. They got good feet movements and all this stuff, and they quit. Then they go lift weights. I mean, they there. It's a lot of them. I say, I hope I never, ever have to fight. And they prefer me, man.
So how many of those guys did you end up fighting?
A lot of them.
That you was like, I hope I never have to run up
A
against
lot of
him.
them, I hope I never had a fight. I fought and they didn't even get a lick. And see, that's what got me. And they begged for their life while I was beating them. You know, I just like Bruce Lee, Muhammad Ali, anybody. I don't care what you know. If I get to hit you first, whatever you know, you ain't even gonna get a chance to use. At one lick, gonna send you on that ground and you ain't getting up. You ain't gonna get up. So whatever you think you know, you don't know shit. And so that's where I was at. You know, it wasn't even about how strong you was. Should I fear you? No, I shouldn't. You military trained, you done boxed for 27 years in the penitentiary, and you walking around with all these muscles and stuff, stronger than me, more powerful. You can just grab me and break me. I know all that. But you know, one thing I knew above all that was that if I get the first lick, if I hit you right with a weapon or whatever I'm going to use, and it takes you on that ground, fight's over.
You're going to stomp him.
You'll never get a chance to use all that shit. I'm going to beat you so bad that you'll be a vegetable. You ain't gonna even be able to see me no more. So I've been through them type of fights, right?
Mm-hmm.
And people was wondering, how did I whoop these people? They said these people were stronger than me. More pop, man, they ain't based on that. I made the first punch. I took that first lick. Caught you, like I said, I don't care if I catch you with your back turned. You know, however I can win, I'm gonna win.
Let me ask you a question. I don't know if this is a question you can answer or not. Every time we run into somebody you did time with, they always tell me, "Hey, big guy, he's telling you the truth, but he's not telling you everything. It gets a lot worse than what he's telling you."
That's true because it's a lot of things that I'm not really proud of. And I don't like looking back on too. But I was ruthless in the penitentiary. Penitentiary made me ruthless, and that's just a fact. Careless and ruthless. You know, I get calls, your brother died. What? Your sister died. And your daddy died. Oh, he be alright. And never thought about it again. I didn't care. You know, people turned their back on me, they killed it. I hoarded my heart, and I said, you know what? I'm going to survive penitentiary. I'm going to survive it. You know, I'll fight the whole time I'm in here, but I will survive this shit. I'm not going to die in the gutter.
Was it ever a time where the guards ran in your cell and beat you so bad you was gonna change your mind?
Man, they had only one person that they hired out of the military. He came out of the interrogation unit where he interrogated for 21 years.
He's the one that waterboarded
He's
you,
the
right?
one that waterboarded me, put things in my eye, kept my eye open with a big light shining in my eye where they throw a bucket of cold water on me every time they think I'm trying to go to sleep. None of that shit worked. I looked for a weakness and I saw one in him. And when I saw it, I said, this is him. But at the time before I saw that weakness, yeah, he had me to the point to where I'm done. I'm getting ready to change my role now. This motherfucker getting ready to break me. But right when I was close to being broke, I saw his weakness.
What was his weakness?
He had a bad heart.
Yeah, okay, you told us about that.
I told him, I said, man, I'm giving you one advice. Leave me alone, I'll bust your heart, right? He said something, I spit on it. I said, let's go at it. Later on that day, I expected him to run up to my cell. Next thing I know, they come through talking about he died. His heart bust on him inside the prison. Then I came out with, oh man, I'm sorry to hear that. I was so grateful to know it.
He was the one that broke you and didn't even know it.
Didn't even know it, man, that he was that close, man, that military stuff.
What he put in your eyes that kept your eyes open like that?
It's something that is like bracelets, and they pop your eyes open, and they do like that, and they keep them open. You can't shut them, you know. And they shine.
Was you handcuffed or something?
Huh?
Was you handcuffed?
Yeah, I mean handcuffed to a chair.
And had a big light shining in your eyes?
Yeah, one of them restraint chairs.
Yeah.
And things are brutal. And then I remember a time that I wore a mask over my face for about 6 months. A mask where they said he'll bite you, I try to spit on you. So they put this shielding on my head.
Like Hannibal Lecter.
Yeah, just like the damn movies, man. And my family came to see me one day, and I had that shit on my head, man. I went out there and sat there, and my sister looked at me and said, oh, goddamn, what the fuck? She started tripping out and shit, right? So I'm like, it ain't nothing to me. I went on visits with handcuffs and stuff on me, laid shackles, everybody else's hands is. But they tried everything to break this spirit. You know, like they say black people got spirits and some got good spirits, you know, and then they try to get oppressed and all that stuff. And usually it has the opposite effect, like over in Haiti. People don't know how black people ended up in Haiti. They went there as slaves and rebelled and took the land. That's how they ended up with it. And then people been oppressing them since then. Their religion is voodoo and all that. They ain't never been to upgrade. You know, so it's like the Bible saying my people died for lack of knowledge. They without the knowledge, man, to elevate. You know, people's trying to keep them down on that level, like people do over here in the United States. White people with blacks, you know, try to keep us down, man. You know what I'm saying? And so I had to fight through all this. I'm fighting a system of powerful people. They got power. They got power and they got billions. They got the news media. They got everybody backing them. And for some, but they got laws that governs everything they try to use, right? So that's what it was. The Constitution, ban the Constitution, the Supreme Court rulings, gave me time, man,